Hey, what's up, guys? It's Jeff. I'm doing my day trading recap. Today is November 1st and it's Friday. So, yeah, I traded CRC and also Facebook. So, I traded CRC for a short squeeze at the open. So, this thing was up, I believe, 27% at the open. You go on FinViz, you're looking at this thing. Look at this short float, 35%. Again, same thing that I traded yesterday. The high percentage short floats are super high probabilities for squeezing at the open. So let me show you what I saw on CRC. So I had to take a couple stabs at this. I was getting in too early, but I thought this was gonna immediately squeeze. The time in sales wasn't showing any red prints, and then they started coming in, but it's all right. So I went long. I had hard stops. I got stopped out. I went long again, got stopped out. So it took me two tries, and then it finally worked in the direction that I was expecting based on that short squeeze. So basically, I saw it was holding all these moving averages. So I should have waited a little bit for a couple minutes, but hindsight is always clear. Once it was holding all these moving averages, it was still above VWAP. I went long. It popped up. I took some off, and I realized that I was getting antsy, so I added more to my position here. And then, as you can see, this thing eventually started squeezing up. It went from my entry at 7:30 all the way up to, let me see, and I even got out early. So as you can see, yeah, so it was squeezing up, and I was taking partials on the way up, and I had this level at 785, which I took a majority of my shares off there. Once it pulled back, it formed this beautiful ABCD pattern on the one, beautiful ABCD pattern. Right when it pulled back, I felt like this one was going to get back to the higher day, so I added to my position, popped up. I was taking more profits on the way up, hoping to get to this high of day, and it didn't quite get there, and then I just got all out. But look at this thing. When I eventually got all out, this thing ended up running, what is this, at 760 all the way to 825. I missed another big leg up, but I added to my position, so it brought my cost average up, and yeah, I didn't really want it to go against me, so I got all out. So I should have stuck to my original stop. My original stop was going to be right there, but I made my money on this stock. I'm not going to be greedy. So yeah, that was my trade on CRC. This was a high percentage short float, makes a really great short squeeze at the open. So yeah, that was my trade on CRC, and then I traded Apple, and Apple was a nice little setup as well. So what I'm seeing here is on the five, there's a lot of cluster here, but I want you just to pay attention to this pre-market high, pre-market low. So at the end of the day, what I'm seeing here, it really is just chopping in this range, right? Yeah, it's going underneath it, but not by much. So it's still within the vicinity of that. You can see on the 5 minute, look at these wicks here. These are all buying pressure. This is bullish, right? So right when it reclaimed VWAP, so as you can see, it came to VWAP, reclaimed it, tested it, came back down, pre-market low, pre-market high. Okay, right? Right when it popped back up, reclaimed it. It was right at the pre-market high. I went long with my stop right there, the break of VWAP. This thing immediately popped up and it worked in my favor. So as you can see, I was hoping that we can get to this high of the day at 194.11. But nonetheless, I was ready to take profits. So I was taking profits on the way up. Pulled back, it popped, broke 194. That 194 didn't get to 194.11, but I got a partial off at like 194.03, somewhere around there. And then I held the rest of my shares to see how much more this can go, or it can eventually trend up, but it didn't. It pulled back, and yeah, it was kind of riding the 20 moving average on the 1 minute. But if you look on the five, these were nasty wicks. Like that was a nasty wick. Look at these inverted hammers, nasty wicks. So once it popped up, it gave me an opportunity to take a little bit more off, and I did just that. Just based on, if it wasn't getting ready to break 194.11, and these wicks were very concerning, and so I took it all off. Majority of my shares all off there, and then I set my stop right at the break of pre-market high. It didn't get there. I just got all out. Didn't like the price action. So yeah, those were my trades on the day. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to leave it at the bottom, and I will get to you as soon as I can. Other than that, I hope everyone has a beautiful Friday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see everyone on Monday.